What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Josh's Comics. Today I have a great unboxing, as you would say. Um, Marvel Legends, which is known for doing the, Doctor Doom, Wolverine, Black Panther helmets for cosplay and other things, Thor's hammers and whatnot. I believe they did Cap Shield at one point. Well, they released something a week ago, finally, and they announced it about a month ago. And this is the Daredevil Born Again helmet with the Billy Clubs. I saw this, like I said, when they announced that they were gonna ship this out and release it, and I needed it. Daredevil is my second favorite character. He's right behind Batman. One of the reasons why I started this channel and collecting. Um, I love Born Again. I love the Netflix run as well. I think it's goated shows, some of the best television ever. So anyway, we're gonna get into this. Just letting you know, I already unboxed this. If you follow me, you've already seen the little shirt I put out on this. So yeah, it is gonna be a kind of unboxing, but I've already have the helmet out and already started wearing it a bit. I think it's cool, but still, I'm just going to show you guys the boxes that it arrived in, and then we'll jump into the helmet and the billy clubs and talk about how the product feels and looks and likes and dislikes, all that good stuff. So it actually came in a bit of a bigger box. The box is over in the corner, but it's just, a regular Fed. It came from FedEx shipping, at least for me. Just a regular big box, so that way you don't know what's in it. And then you open that box up, and then you have the Marvel Legends roleplay Hornhead Marvel Classic. Um, Obviously, when it says Hornhead, you know who that is. And then you open the box up, and surprise, there's another box. So, might might edit this a bit so you guys don't have to see me try to pull this thing out. I will tell you, it was a bit of a pain to get this box out, especially when it had weight in it. So I will show you guys. You can see that for a second when that's there. So yeah, like I said, just regular box. I'm glad it didn't come in just this by itself. I'm glad it was protected. That way people don't know what's in the box. I live in a apartment complex, so sometimes they put stuff in the door, sometimes they leave it outside. They left it outside for me. I wasn't too happy about that, but luckily it was home when I got there. So, yeah. But anyway, so this is the other box inside that shows you pretty much what you get. I think that's what's pretty cool. Shows you how everything attaches. Born again. I love this thing, man. Like I said, this is cool, especially if you go to a comic shop and you see this, you'd probably want to buy it. But yeah, this is what everything it comes with: the Billy Club, the mask, and a nice little stand as well. So that was cool. And then inside, they had it set up where you could open it. I took it out. It had another smaller cardboard situation with the different pieces and everything. So it was a bit of an unboxing to the point where, yeah, you had to really go through multiple boxes. The only little downside to that was just going through everything, but still, it was packaged great. It came great. Um, Nothing was damaged, so that's good. I'm gonna put this in here, and then so yeah, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the mask. I am going to bring this over here. Gently move the stand. The stand is, obviously plastic. It's not nothing too big. However, you got to be careful when you set the mask on top. So I'm gonna put that there for a minute. Yeah. So this is how it looks for you. Again, I think it's cool. You could probably get a nicer stand if you want, but I think it's really great. And like I said, the attention to detail is actually pretty good. Um, Okay, well, let's take a look at the billy clubs first. These things actually have some little nice weight in it. I mean, you're not supposed to go around and actually beat people down with them. I don't recommend that. You could if you want, but I think they would break. They do have a little bit, I think, steel towards the base, but you know what I mean. Like you know, it's for cosplay. It's not meant for anything more than that. The cool feature here is you can, do both of them like he does, break it up, or you can go ahead and see if I get this right. In here, if you line up, you can make it one whole assembly. Now, the only thing is you can hear that there's a little bit of like a part where it's a little loose. So, I mean, if you're holding like here, that's fine. But if you get down here, it'd be loose. I would be worried that eventually this might break. But we'll see. So there's two tabs. This one right here on the handle that's complete doesn't do nothing. This one though, you press in and you pull out. Simple as that. So again, you're here. You can, one billy club all together, or if you want, you can take out both at the same time and have them. I think, like I said, this is really cool. I'm glad that they um, put these in with the mask. I mean, I would have still bought just the mask itself, but I think this adds in a little bit more of an element to it. And again, I wish they just would have had so like the connecting piece. I wish they would have had a cover to put on this. I didn't see one in my box anyway, unless I have to relook. But it'd be nice because that way, when you hold it, you know what I mean. You can like down here, you have a good grip. Up here, you got to hold it a little bit higher, and your hand kind of like curves in. So still not bad. Love these things. I'm gonna put these back on the display. And another thing, if you guys get this, make sure you bring the weight a little bit more because if you put it a little bit towards the back, they're gonna fall off. So you want to have it more, you know, up forward. Now let's get into the mask. Um, this thing is just incredible. Yeah, like I said, the detail is good. It is a rubber feel to it. I mean, like I said, you're not meant to go out and fight crime in this. I mean, I'm not saying don't, but if you want, go for it. But this is like, again, just something to wear for cosplay, and yeah. Then the inside, we flip it over. This thing right here is actually just to like a soft padding. You can take that out if you want. You can leave it in. Um, I sometimes leave it in. I've been messing with it. And then the flip up to the inside are the lenses. Now, what's cool is you put this on and you will see in red Daredevil vision. However, the vision is a little off. You can't see directly. So if you put it on and you're wearing it and you're trying to text, it's going to be blurry. I don't know if that's designed due to the fact that Matt, you know, Daredevil is blind technically, and so he has a hard time seeing, or if it was just the lenses because they made it red on the inside, it gives it a different effect. But yeah, my only kind of have thing that I kind of dislike is like I said, the it's blurry when you're looking through. So last night, I was doing a live comic YouTube show and trying to read the comments in this was kind of hard. I had to squint and look down very hard or just lift the mask up. Because, like I said, it's blurry, but then again, I don't know if it's technically due to the fact that Matt is blind, so. But yeah, so let's go ahead and put this thing on. Like I said, it's a nice tight feel. It's supposed to be a one piece fits all. I would say I kind of have a big head, so it feels like up in the nose and around the eyes. It could be a little bit tight. I wore this for about I don't know half hour, 45 minutes last night, and then when I took it off, I did have a bit of a line, you know, going through up here. But again, you guys can put the padding on. I don't think the padding other than being up there, I don't think it really, what I mean, to the top of the head, it really doesn't do much. I feel like so when I had the pat, like this literally lifts it off, like it's not on stuck on secure on my face. You know what I mean? So I mean, you could wear the padding, but then again, the eyes are starting to like go up a little bit into my eye. So I prefer to take the padding off, but then that makes it a little bit more tighter because it's sitting down directly on the face. But then, of course, take the billy club. Trying to do my best impression of Daredevil. But anyway, guys, yeah, I love this thing. This is so cool. I just like I saw it, I wanted to have it, and like I said, I mean, the only con really is that the mask could be maybe a little bit too tight, depending on your head size, but also, the lenses, like I said, it looks great, and you can see it, it's coming out red, but it is blurry. And I wish you could just see, like, a more, make it more clear on the inside. So, other than that, I think the set is beautiful. I love it. I mean, I think I look great in the mask. I kind of look like Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil with a beard going and everything. Just my opinion. So, uh, if you're looking to buy this, you can find it online very easily right now. I don't know if it will sell out. Marvel Legends tends to, at least the mask and stuff they do, I don't think they do quickly, but I could be wrong. I mean, this is Daredevil. Who knows? I'm sure they would have plenty in print though, ready to restock. I paid $139 for this. So not bad. Had free shipping from the site that I got it from, which was Hasbro, I believe, their official site. So I got any orders over $75 is free shipping. So I honestly think like you know even if you want to say with shipping or depending if you gotta pay tax, it might come out to almost I think somebody had to pay with tax almost 147 or 148 if I'm not mistaken without shipping. So even at $150 almost, I think this is kind of worth it. I honestly don't really go out and dress up and do anything, but I think this is very cool. I think it's a great addition to my collection. The Dark Knight Returns mask, and as a Daredevil fan, it's just great to have this in the collection. I'm gonna try to, display it with some of the comics at some point, do some fun stuff with that, and you know, Born Again just got announced that season 3 has been renewed, so we're gonna get season 2 roughly in 6 months or so. I think in March, season 2 is supposed to hit. New York Comic Con is coming up. I'm hearing that, most of the cast will be there, and we may end up getting a trailer. I hope, maybe something, a little teaser. I think that definitely will happen, though. And then, season 3 will be filming next year. I can't wait. I feel like, the Netflix shows, like I said, season 1, great. Season 2, great too. I know some people feel like season 2 is a bit of a downer. There's too much characters. I love season 2. It introduced, Punisher, who is a big player now in the MCU going forward. He'll be making 3 different appearances next year, and probably a fourth in season 3 as Daredevil as well. And then Elektra had more of the stick relationship, and it started setting up some of the Defenders stuff. And I know the Defenders wasn't well as like I mainly watched it for Daredevil, but I ended up growing into like some of the other Defenders. So, um, hey, and then season 3 came out. In my opinion, was very goated. I love season 3, so that was pretty cool. And we got canceled, and then finally Disney listened to us. We bought back Daredevil and got the original cast back, and it's just been a fantastic time. Born Again, I won't lie, was a bit of a mixed bag. Obviously, you can tell what they reshot, re-edited. They changed some things up. They realized the direction they were going in originally wasn't up to par. In some of the episodes, you could feel that. You can feel some of the old writing team, and then you can feel the new team, and the new team knocked it out of the park. You knew what episodes those were, and I can't wait for season 2 of Born Again. I feel like it's just gonna like go up. I think it's gonna get better and better. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But that is it, guys. This is my Marvel Legends Daredevil Born Again cosplay helmet, or role play helmet, whatever you prefer to say. Like I said, I think any Daredevil fan that loves Daredevil should go out and get this. I think this is great to have for the collection. And going forward, you obviously see it. I don't know if I'm going to leave it up here. I don't know if I'm putting it in the background, but it will be in videos going forward. And maybe do some cool little shorts with it. Talking to some buddies of mine about recreating some Daredevil scenes from the show. So we'll have to see. By the way, if you can hear any snoring right now, it's because my dog is literally across from us over here. She's sleeping, so surprisingly she's not waking up from my voice. Anyway, guys, do me a favor. If you like this unboxing, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I know some of you guys may only be into the collectibles. Hey, I am getting into statues and everything as well. So I'm looking to do some stuff with that. I also collect comics, as you can see. So if you guys love collecting comics, subscribe. I think you'll really like the channel. To all my other subscribers who watch all of my videos, or some of them are up to this point, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. So again, hit the like button, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this unboxing and what you thought about the Born Again helmet and the Billy Club. I think it is a great addition, like I said, to the can't believe she's out loud to the collection, and they, hey, anyway, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought, and until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you in the next episode of Josh's Comics.